Steven Universe. Man, this episode is a big episode. This is Mirror Gem, and next week we'll be talking about Ocean Gem. This episode is the start of a massive game changer episode. Next week is really the bigger massive game changer episode. Basically, in this episode, Steven, through Connie, learns about summer vacation because he's not in school, even though he should be. Because, yeah, I know the gems are freaked out about him being a kid with magical abilities, being a gem, but Steven is kind of broken by only having the people in town to interact with who are teenagers or adults and not the same age as him. Steven doesn't know anything about being a normal child, essentially, and tries to get Pearl to help him teach him things, and Pearl gives him a mirror that I'm not really sure I'm always confused about this. Okay, so she gives him the mirror, which has a gem in the back very clearly, but like somehow they don't recognize that as a gem, and it's makes you wonder if they recognize that it was a gem controlling it. My thing is like, does Homeworld normally have technology like this? Because we never see anything like it. You know, feels like kind of weird. But anyway, she's in this mirror, this gem. They clearly don't recognize as a gem, but Steven starts going around town with it, realizes it starts talking to him, becoming his buddy, and he tells the gems that, and they freak the fuck out. So they try to take the thing from Steven, and the gem asks Steven to let it out, and it lets Steven. Steven lets it out, and she pronounces herself Lapis Lazuli, steals the fucking ocean, and leaves. And what? I mean, everybody's confused by the end of this episode. The gems, Steven, but all for very different reasons, and we will see that explored next week. But what a massive episode, because I don't understand, there's only been 3 gem characters in the show at this point. There's never, I mean, I know we had the corrupted monsters, but we didn't really know what we find about them next week. I won't want to spoil that. And so we don't really, the first time we're ever seeing a new gem, and it's a gem that immediately starts spouting shit about how, you know, the crystal gems are evil or whatever, and takes off. And so it makes you go, what the fuck? So, who knows? But it's a really good episode, really well structured. A lot of great humor in this episode. And man, the way they shot and put everything together with the Garnet trying to steal the mirror, and he smacks out the glasses, and the fear and the tension when they find out the mirror's talking to him is pretty great and pretty fucking raw and scary. But let me know your thoughts, like, share, and subscribe.